YouTube fam, how y'all doing? This is Uncle Tim, Rants and Reviews, a channel where I do a hell of a lot of ranting and a hell of a lot of reviewing, fam. First of all, thank you for being positive. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for all the love and the support, fam. Guess what? Serpentor has been shipped to a lot of people so far. It's shipping out right about now. You know, people have been receiving theirs, and I have been noticing people have been popping up pictures all over the place. Fam, you know what? It went from its shipping out, I think, on the 18th to it's being shipped. You know, I'm like, wow, you know, if you're part of that first wave, you gonna get them now. But, you know, if you're part of the later waves that, you know, you ordered later on, you may get it next year. But shit, I don't even care. I'm happy for the people who are getting it. I'm happy to see Serpentor actually coming to the Joes, man. I'm just thinking about when I get my Serpentor, where I'm gonna put them at. I'm gonna put him floating up on the air chariot, suspended in the air, giving out orders with his hand facing forward, man. You know, just already got a plan for it, fam. That's what you look at when you thinking about these toys. You thinking about how you gonna set them up, how you want your display to look. Man, look, the price that I paid for it, like I told you, it was like $4 less than $100. I'm okay with that. I was upward to pay like $179 at first because I thought it was going to be a little more. I thought the air chariot was going to be a little more mechanical in nature, you know, that did a lot of more things. But I'm okay with all that, fam. It is what it is. You know, right now we're doing a lot of stuff, fam. There's a lot of things that are happening good, you know, far as for the toy community right now. You know, I noticed, like I was telling you in the last video on eBay, these Dr. Mindbenders are jumping up everywhere. They're popping up. And fam, the prices for them are reasonable. I seen one for like $89, and I know y'all like, $89 for Mindbender? Hell, I paid almost $100 for Serpentor, and that was from Hasbro Pulse. So I'm okay with that. You know, you gotta understand at what point is something offensive to you, or is it too much? You know, again, you're gonna spend money on something. And I'd rather cherry pick the items now than just try to be a completionist and buy stuff I don't want. You know, again, you can't give away stuff you don't want. It just works like that. I don't know why. But, you know, the Serpentor thing is starting to spark a lot more interest with Hasbro, a lot of the stuff that is not available on post right now. You know, still marked as pre-order. You know, a lot of that stuff you can order on eBay now. And, you know, some of the figures, they're going for reasonable prices. A lot of the stuff is the same price that they got, you know, on Hasbro Post. And you sitting there like, well, you know, Zaymon M is $24.99 or $22.99. Fam, look, $24.99 ain't gonna hurt me. Why? Because, you know, I'm looking at with Hasbro Post, even though if I did order from them or anywhere else, I got to pay taxes, shipping. You know, unless I buy, you know, a large amount, or if I'm part of the premium, you know, that's neither here nor there. And I'm not trying to say anything negative about any of that. What I'm trying to say is I pick and choose my battles. You know, on eBay with this particular Zaymon that I bought, you know, he comes for $24.99, and I got to pay taxes. I think after taxes it was $27, so no shipping. So, you know, my whole thing is, okay, that's a win. You know, that's what I'm talking about. So, I'm looking at it this way, fam. Things are slowly picking up. You know, with the arrival of the Serpentor, you know, this holiday season, it's making everybody a little more happy. It's making the community, I know, you know, a lot of y'all say, it only takes one thing to make people forget all the stuff. But you know what? Sometimes you need that one thing. Because, you know, again, you got a lot of other stuff going on. You know, why focus on something that you don't need to focus on too much on? So, you know, Serpentor coming up, you know, he coming out. You know what? And I don't know if they're going to have it whereas, you know, a lot of people are saying, you know, like if you was part of the initial wave, it's going to be like this. But see, the thing I'm looking at, fam, and I want a lot of y'all to understand this. This is the holiday season. This is one of the biggest toy selling times, just period. You know, the Christmas time, fourth quarter. Man, it's a make or break situation for a lot of companies, and, you know, This is when they like, look, I don't give a damn what we said over there. All this stuff coming out right now. Why? Because right now we can get the money. People ain't don't really, look at it and be like, well, I spent a lot of money. It's Christmas time. A lot of us buy our own self gifts sometimes. You may buy yourself something that you wanted. What's wrong with that? So the Serpentor ain't really hurting you like $100 for Serpentor. I know a couple of cats who got 5 of them. So, I ain't even mad at it. They ordered like 5, separate times, two. And they were able to get one somewhere. I forgot where that was at. So, I don't say too much about that because it ain't my place to say nothing about that, fam. I'm just happy that people are winning now. I'm happy that people are excited about the hobby again. To me, what happened with that was that Galactus thing. It really brought up something good in like a lot of the collectors who were really feeling some kind of way. A lot of them, was like, man, this kind of renewed my interest in this hobby. It really made me feel a lot better to see a lot of people going out their way. They got Galactus in a stroller going down the street. They had him running around with a knife like Chucky off a Child Play. He was sitting inside the good guy doll box. Man, they had him at the table eating with everybody. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, fam. Fun. Things that you could say that's wholesome. That's, you could sit back and say, man, I am so enjoying this right now, fam. And this is what's going on, fam. Again, there's been a lot of negativity, and there's been a lot of negativity for me, and I understand that. But, again, it takes certain things to spark the good again, especially when you're so used to seeing the negative. So now that we're seeing the good, there's a lot of other stuff popping off, like I said. A lot of these things that you are looking for, as far as like the Python Patrol and the Vipers, they're shipping. Yeah. They're shipping, man. I'm trying to figure that out. I said, Target finally shipped them? Like, where they were at? Like, were they back there making them? Put coconut on that one. Like, they're shipping. See, that's what you're looking for, fam. You're looking for just wins all around, man. Good times. And that's a blessing. It's always fun just to have fun, fam. Look, at the end of the day, it's going to be what it's going to be. But right now, we winning. Serpentor is coming. For the people who ordered on the first wave, I guess you get yours. And if you do, show us what you got. Show us how you got it. I done seen a lot of people post pictures and every damn thing. So, that's a good thing. But, I was always curious about how did people get Mindbender way before he even dropped. Man, dude was on Star of the Channel. He had like 3 Dr. Mindbenders, that Batman in the armor suit. He had some of every damn thing that hadn't had dropped. I'm like, wow. Like, that's real right there. That's impressive. So, man, just to see all this stuff happening right now, just to see the toy community coming alive again, talking, having debates with one another about certain topics of issues and every damn thing else. And, people starting to show love again. Not everybody feeling one way about a situation. You know what? It takes big toys to make big differences with people, fam. And it does. And that's what's been happening. There's been a lot of things coming, but there's been a lot of changes happening. And a lot of people are happy about it. I think what happened, most of it, I think a lot of people start cherry picking. A lot of people so far that I have known were completionists, and they start cherry picking. And they were a lot better. They felt a lot better afterwards. Because you trying to find every item and you can't find it, it's like, but remember, it's fun. And as long as it's fun, keep it fun. Just enjoy and have a good time. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm riding with it, fam. I'm riding with it. I'm trying to see, it's time to let go of the negativity and all of that other stuff. Like I said, I was depressed about this situation for a while and how the toy hobby situation was just changing. But right now I'm looking at it like, let it change. Let's find something good in it and let's go from there. And that's what I'm looking at now. I'm looking for all the good in it. You know, wherever it takes me. Goodwills, thrift stores, garage sales, yard sales, other states if I'm in them already. You know, because one of my friends, he wanted to go to Vegas, and he was like, man, we go to Vegas, and, you know, while we out there doing the thing, you know, the strip, you know, we could go hunt. You know, and I was like, man, it sounds good, but shit, I don't got no more time, Sam. You know, we got to do that another, at least I have to do it another time. Not we, I have to do it another time because, again, I could have did it this weekend, but, if you don't have a dedicated amount of time to do something, you shouldn't do it. If you're going to fly by the seat of your pants, I mean, you know, you just don't do something and, you know, you really don't have no rhyme or reason of how or why you're going to do it, then don't do it, fam. Wait till you got a solid plan, then go from there. Man, but, you know, I'm looking forward to all of these new drops, these new toys that's popping up. Man, please, fam. But till later, fam, thanks for watching. Peace out.